will extend till next. So in the we can show this angle as 45 degree. In the third projection, it should be rotated with an angle 30 degree to VP. The edge on which it rests, so it is resting with D1 and C1, it should be rotated with an angle 30 degree to VP. So here we can write once again, this is O1. So when you are looking from the top, you can't see O1, so O1 will be hidden. Then here we can see, we can write O. For this we can give extend to next. So we can drag it and we can place it near to that point. In the third projection, it should be rotated with an angle 30 degree to VP. So take a line command, it should be 0.13 mm thick. We can draw a parallel line to XY line because we will not get a space here to rotate that. So we can draw a parallel line here. From that we can take a angle as minus 30 degree. Then take angle between here, click on this and click here. We can show this as an angle 30 degree. Then we have to select this. So for that I will zoom that area. Then we can select this square, that is apparent length, including these two lines. Then click on this move command. So when you are moving, copy command should be on. Then give fit command. With respect to this point, we can move, that is point D1. So we can keep it anywhere like this. Click on this, then right click, then give rotate command. Click on this point D1 and this point. You can rotate like this. Then when you are rotating, copy command should be off. So the letter should not be rotated. We can deselect and we can delete that letters. Then if it is an extra line is there, we can trim that by using a trim command. Then we can select like this. We can hold shift key and we can write all these letters, or we can take a text command and we can once again we can write, or we can click on this move command. When you are moving, copy command should be on. You can move like this, then press escape key, then wherever it is there you can click like this. This is a B1, then this is A1, then this is C1, then this will be C, D, A, this you can D1, then B we can see here, this is O and O1. We can drag it like this. So from that we can draw vertical projection lines. Here click on this. From A1 we can draw a vertical projection lines. From here we can draw a horizontal projection lines. So we will get A1 dash. Same like this. From B1 we can draw a vertical projection lines. So we will get B1. Then from C1 we can draw vertical projection lines. It will till here. From D1 we can draw a vertical projection lines. Same like this. From we will start from A. From A we can draw a vertical projection lines till here. Then from B we can draw a vertical projection lines. Then from C we can draw a horizontal projection lines and vertical projection lines. From D till here we can draw a vertical projection lines. Then we can name that. Take a text tool, again text should be in Times New Roman and size should be 4 mm. We can write here this is A1 dash, then here we can write B1 dash, then C1 dash, then D1 dash. Here we can write same thing. Here we can write here A dash, this will be B dash, then C dash and D dash. Then you can drag it and you can place it near to that intersection point. Then we will take a line command and it should be 0.5 mm thick. Click on this A1. We will start with the A1. A1 and D1 dash will be the outer edges. So click here, D1 to C1, C1 to C, C to B, then B to A, A to A1 dash. Then so when you are looking from this side and this side, you can see full face is visible, that is A1 dash to B1 dash, B1 dash to C1 dash. So take a line command, again it should be 0.5 mm thick. Click on this, click till here, you can make this as thick. Then so B1 dash to B dash is visible when you are looking from this side. So B1 dash to B dash should be thick line. Then here we have to make with a dotted line. Take a line command, it should be 0.5 mm thick and you can select a dotted line here. A dash to D dash should be a dotted line. Then we will go for trim command. So trim this, you can delete this, we can zoom that area by using zoom command. Then click on this trim command, we can trim this. Take a line command and it should be dotted line and it should be 0.5 mm thick. We can show this as a dotted line. Then D dash to D1 dash should be a dotted line. Take a line command, again it should be a dotted line, it should be 0.5 mm thick. Click D dash to D1 dash like this. So it should be. Then at the last we can show the axis line here, that is O1 and O dash. Click on this, then from this we can draw a vertical projection lines. I'll zoom that area. It will come in the same line, should be 0.13 mm and this should be a thin line. Then from this we can draw a horizontal projection lines, but it should be a thin line and it should be a continuous line. We can write here O1 dash, take a text tool, then here we can't see O1 dash, so O1 dash we can write like this. Then for O dash we can project like this. From this it should be a continuous line, it should be a 0.13 mm thick line. Then we can draw a vertical projection lines till here and we can draw a horizontal projection line, that we can write this as O dash. O dash is visible and take a line command, it should be a center line or axis line, should be 0.13 mm thick. Then from this O dash to O1 dash we can connect like this. So we can drag it and we can place it like this. So this we can delete, we can cut like this. In this problem, first we took this as a rectangle of 35 mm and we are named like this A1, B1, C1 and D1. It will be hidden, A, B, C, D is visible. Then from that we can take a line till here, thin line. Then axis they are given as 60 mm. We can take 60 mm here. Then we can draw a rectangle. Then we have to select like this. Then we have to select this rectangle. Then click on this move command. Click move with respect to this point. You can keep it here. When you are moving, copy command should be on. Then you can give a rotate command here in the move command only. You can give a rotation. This angle you can give as a 45 degree. Then opposite it will be 45 degree. Then from that we can draw a vertical projection lines and we will get the second top view. Then it is resting on this edge, that is D1 and C1. That D1 and C1 should be on this 30 degree line. You can select like this. You can select this rectangle by using this select key. Then you can click on this move command, move with respect to D1, and you can rotate like this. From that we can draw vertical projection line, and from this we can draw horizontal projection line. We will get the final front view.